Hello and welcome back to Dover Plays Pillars of Eternity. So we just finished a wee quest in the last episode. Got ourselves a level up bonus at the same time and leveled up all our characters. So we shall head off and see if we can complete our second quest in the... Where are we again? Not Copper Lane. We're in Copper Lane, but our next quest is in First Fires. So we're going to head across there and see how we get on. Let's use this bridge, huh? What are these guys talking about? Nothing important by the looks of things. Or nothing that they wish to share, at least. What's this place now? Your time has come, Seagram. Your life is at an end. Oh, Lafton, she calls to me the Pallid Knight. She has such poor luck with women as it is. Cannot die yet, my children. What of my children? But you have no children. Oh, I see, they're just some sort of acting going on. Care little for that. Dalton. This elderly man paces back and forth, taking short, hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it the dark rings many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. And the way you fought, cutting down two at a time, we shared quite a victory, you and I. Who are you talking to? The man looks up to you, startled. My, oh, by the flame. Just for a moment I thought I heard her. What troubles you? Just the memories of my youth in the North Watch Rangers, trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Of late, my memory of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. Tell me more! It's been nearly 60 years. We were known through the Direwood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. The wrinkles around his eyes deepen. That was until we faced Helig of Thine. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated. From Solace Vale to Midwood, we tracked him as he fled through the Valian republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools. Seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat, not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I awoke, my rangers, my Rowena, they were all dead. Who is Rowena? My friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We'd planned to adventure together until we grew old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her. A voice just over my shoulder, calling to me in my dreams. At night I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down there, waiting for me. I've even ventured below, though it damn near cost me my life. Were I half the warrior I was in my youth, I'd search every grave and rat hole. As it is, I'm stuck with this feeble body and the agonizing notion that my love is somehow down there, beyond any help. Seem to be kind of solving a lot of people's love problems. But I'll do it anyway. I'll search the catacombs. I'm sure I'm going to be going down there anyway for some point. There's an entrance just southwest of here, on the other side of the canal. You are truly a gift from the gods, if there's anything you can find of her. Okay, so we will keep that quest in mind, but we're not going to do it now. What is this note in the water? Crumbled loaves and shredded flowers float in the water. We shall go into Firefields. Stay out of the catacombs, they're more dangerous than usual lately. Well, that's just where we were going to go. But we were going to go to First Fires. It'll take us 15 minutes. Fortunately, 15 minutes goes past rather quickly. As we load in... Oh, that's a big pillory thing, which I can't really see from here. Okay, so what's the layout of land here? The Ducal Palace, Brackenbury, Crucible Keep, Ondra's Gift, Temple of Wadika. That's where our main quest is. Valiant Embassy, and up to Heritage Hill. Now, where was it the knights? Are the knights in the palace, or are they in the keep? I think they're in the keep. So let's go and have a look at the keep. Let's just zoom straight into the keep. See if we can get a hold of this guy's armour.
How do you do?
Oddmar gives you an appraising eye. Judging by the scars on his face, he's lucky to be able to do that much. Every day we get more from the hinterlands pouring into Defiance Bay. Keeps us busy on the watch, it does. You look like you've recently arrived yourself. What goes on in the keep? This is the headquarters of the knights, so it's where we store arms and armour, as well as many of our soldiers' bunk. Commander Cliver's in the back, making plans as usual. You'll find the forge at the west end of the building, along with our Mr. Smith Dunstan. There's also a shrine to the golem, if you're the praying type. Looking for something, or just knocking the dirt off your boots? Tell me more about the knights. We're the defenders of Defiance Bay. We're not exactly a formal knighthood, but don't tell Commander Claver I said that. We were the first organised militia to oppose Adriana's rule, and today we're the largest force in the city. Our soldiers undergo years of combat training, and our officers are required to have their souls read by the critter out in Durnard Road. What's this about Durnard Road? Just a requirement of the Crucible Knights, so the higher-ups know there's nothing messy built in your soul's past. Keeping the ranks pure is fine by me, I just wish they were more careful in hiring their ciphers. What's wrong with their ciphers? He shifts his weight and glances at the empty halls. They're mostly Orlans. I'm sure they're talented enough, but you just can't trust them. Hostility's in their nature, and they've learnt to hide it over the years. All I'm saying is they should at least be supervised by other folk. That's reasonable enough, is it? If people treated them better, you wouldn't have to worry about them being so hostile. I would say it sounds fair enough. I can't remember what an Orlan is. Exactly, but it seems like you can hardly take a simple statement like that without someone wanting to draw steel over it. And who are you? A soldier of the Knights. I'm proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so Commander Cypher can focus on more important matters. Okay, that's fine. So let's see. The west, the smithy. Let's see if our there's nobody in here. Ooh, camping supplies. Good stuff. Penhelm. This is the guy. Ooh. How does someone become a knight? We don't just take anyone, our members share soul legacies with the very men and women who defended this land half a century ago. Anyhow, Commander Cypher is responsible for initiations, but he rarely accepts foreigners. Tell me about the Knights of the Crucible. Nothing new there. Does the name Osric sound familiar? If you've got any self-respect, you won't associate with him, or with any of his new friends at the Expedition Hall for that matter. Scamps and delinquents, a lot of them. What's the story between you two? Osric had always held some controversial opinions, but when they went overlooked for the longest time because his family had such an extensive history of service in the Crucible Knights. He finally went too far. He had the gall to suggest that we had strayed too far from our roots, that some of our officers were beginning to resemble edgier nobility. He would have us all wear rough-spun and fight with forge hammers. I merely reported his statements. That history made the Knights what they are now. You can't just cast it aside. We've outgrown that past. Sometimes you need to move on. Outgrown it like an old sealskin coat? You adapt with the times, sure, but that's a bit naive. If the Knights are obsessed over their past, they wouldn't have grown into the fighting force they are today. I quite agree, and that's why Osric has no place here. He says your affidavit is a forgery. Is that his breastplate you're wearing? Is that his breastplate you're wearing? It was. It became property of the Crucible Knights when he was discharged. Now it's mine. And it's not for sale, if that's what you're wondering. Not every day you find armour that was used in the rebellion. He says your affidavit is a forgery. Just what would he know about that? He's perfectly convenient for him to cast aspersions. What with his pedigree in the Knights? It's a lie, of course. Okay. So we don't seem to be able to get. Find Penhelm's affidavit at the Crucible Keep. Okay. Stop to Dunstan.
This is about the breastplates. I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week. I'm a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too. We were all smiths back in Hodrick's day, though I'm about the only one here who still gets his hands dirty. We're a fearsome fighting force, though these days I think Cleaver takes more pride in our parade formations.
He thinks himself a progressive man, but he's obsessed with soul lineages and connections to the Direwoods heroes of old. Other than Durnadro, who really knows about any of that, though? See. So we've got to find the affidavit thing. Oh, this looks like somewhere that might be
a simple test.
Nope, wasn't in there.
I'll see what I can do.
Scroll of Stag's Horn.
I can do that.
A wand. One more pick to go.
As requested.
Is that another one? Can we not get that one? No, we can't get that one. Oh, we could have shut the door and been kind of hidden while we were picking locks. That would have made a lot of good sense. Let's see if we can't find this affidavit thing. It's not in here anyway. What about through here? What's this place now? Some sort of altar? There's nothing on it. This is the symbol of Abaddon, a colossal smithing hammer imposed over a circular gear. It's smooth and bright with burning oils. Oh, something over there. A book. Of course, I loot everything. Absolutely everything. even if technically it's stealing. Lots of people training over here. That's just back at the front, isn't it? Yeah. So the only place we've not had a look is... Did we go through there already? We didn't. Lots of things to look at in here. Oh, we found the affidavit. And lots of money.
I can do that.
Find yarn. Where's the quest log? Journal. Quests. The Crucible Knights are calling for the rest of an Orla man named Yarn. Apparently he's eluded capture thus far, though the Knights continued to hunt for him. So that could get us into the Knights. Excellent. 1 point. We haven't looked at our stronghold. Nothing new to report. But we should have completed our keep. Main keep. Finished in 22 hours. Nope, still going. Did we get everything in here? We did. Let's just go and have a look at the final space up here. Guessing this is where the big boss man is?
Just don't have the manpower.
Yep, you be big boss man.
Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes? Can I help you with something?
Why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Halemar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
With so many newcomers, can't you just recruit some more soldiers? More recruits means more training, which means more time from experienced soldiers that I don't have. Anyhow, I hardly see how this is any of your concern, but if you've got the time to ask me about it, then perhaps you've got the time to do something constructive. Forge Master Dunstan is working with an animancy scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights. Warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience or fear. Some agitator throws a rock at them, we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armour, but we need the scholar's research. Unfortunately, she hasn't been around the last few times my novitiates have checked. Vienna lives with the rest of the scriveners out in Copper Lane, but I haven't the soldiers to spare at the moment. Go to the scrivener's dormitory and see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise anyway. Once you've brought him the research, he can sell you any arms or armour you need. He forges and repairs all of our equipment. You won't find a more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Was there anything else I can do for you? You're in charge? Here he is. High Justice is our leader of our order, but he's currently stationed at Fleetbreaker Castle. My job is to oversee our forces in Defiance Bay and to keep order for the Duke. Excellent. The map shows Defiance Bay. Flags mark strategic access points to the city. There's things in here that I could lockpick, but oh no, I couldn't actually. It's not to be doing. Right, onwards and outwards. We found the thing we came to look for. We could take it back and also go and look for that Vivian person. Here we come. Back into Copper Lane. Yes.
I've never been to Narsitok. Is it very cold? What creatures wander the tundra? How are your leaders chosen?
Do you always ask this many questions?
Well, that's just to get us started. Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make something up.
Very good. So, there was some dormitory thing that he wanted me to go to here. This one. Right here. There we go. Find Vienna. Right after I take some things from the doorway. Ah, Ales, you were caught stealing. By whom? Whom caught us stealing? There's nobody here.
I shall make it so.
Mushrooms! Scrivenger. None of these scavengers are Vienna. So Corin, there's no Viviana.
How do you do?
By Will's eyeless face, you are one short ogre. But why are you green, and how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? Let me guess, you've smoked a lot of white leaf, or did you get your hands on some snowcap? Snowcap, snowcap! So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. He beams at you and nods his head. I'm looking for Vienna. I like Vienna. She's always talking about metal men, which is strange since I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat snowcap. I don't talk about metal men either, and I do eat snowcap, huh? Anyway, she's not here right now. Flew away to Ondra's gift to meet her friend Bessa. No, Klessa. Yes, Klessa. Klessa is the friend she's going to meet in Ondra's gift. In house. Not a boat, north house. Empty house. Ondra's gift has a lot of boats. We should go rowing sometime. This guy is high as a kite. Yes, I am a scrivener. Oh, I so wish they got a voice actor to do this bit. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like sweet pie. Or perhaps it was sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs. Flowers, plants, I sell them. Mostly I eat them. Tell me about the dormitory. It's where the scavengers who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I am a scavenger. This place smells like old stockings. Yeah, I don't want to buy anything right now, so we'll say farewell. So she's in Ondra's gift, which is not here. So we'll be leaving that part of the quest for now. Where is Ondra's gift again? Let's have a quick peek at the map. Ondra's gift, Ondra's gift. So we're over here. So we'll go back to the hall and give Osric the thing we found in the Knight's Tower. We're here we go. Let's find Osric. No, that's Wenin. Where's Osric? Osric was in the back. Osric. What? But I found the thing. I found the thing. What was the quest called? Bring Penhelm's affidavit to Curin. Who's Curin? Penhelm seems to have taken Orsic's armour for his own, but I have this affidavit in hand as a possible bargaining chip. Curin, the cipher who signed off on Penhelm's affidavit, works at Hadrit House in Brackenbury. He should know for certain whether or not the affidavit is genuine. Okay, so we're going to go to Brackenbury, not back here. Whoops. So now the question is, do we go and do that? Or where's Brackenbury? Brackenbury is over there. I think we should go back to First Fires and go to the temple where our main quest takes us to. So let us head over there. A lot of running around right now. Getting familiar with this area of the map. To the First Fires. Let us go to the Temple of Wodica. Which is over here. I shall bring the characters over here, and then I shall call it a break.
This looks like the place Maywald described.
Certainly does, and we shall have a look at it in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the videos if you're enjoying the show, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.